Welcome to the Child Wellness Institute video series for parents on building your child's emotional backpack. This video is the third in a three-part video series and will be focusing on strategies for building resilience. Resilience is the ability to adapt well to adversity, trauma, tragedy, threats, and even significant sources of stress. Now more than ever, it is important to have resilience and help our children develop resilience. Resilience is a combination of the individual characteristics of a person and the environment in which the person is exposed to. We are not born resilient, but we all have the capacity to be resilient. And the single most important factor to building resilience in children is having one positive, caring, and supportive adult in their lives. Now we're going to go over some strategies to help you build your child's resilience. First, it is very important for us to identify what pushes our own buttons. Is it when your child is whining? Is it when the kids are fighting? Or perhaps it is when your child is not listening? Or perhaps it's something else. Let's take a moment to think about what pushes your buttons. How about for our children? What do you think pushes their buttons? Then you should ask yourself, what is it about these behaviors that pushes your buttons? What do you think the child is saying to you when they act this way? Are they just being disrespectful? Do they think that they're the boss, they're in control? Or maybe you feel like they just don't care about what you say. Remember that how we talk to our children creates their inner voices. Parents who regulate themselves first have a better success helping their children self-regulate. Try to think about what might be going on with your child when they are engaged in a behavior that pushes your button. Sometimes the real reason is not as obvious as we might think. Connect with your child's emotions. Help them label their feelings. Then correct the behavior. Have you ever been able to calm down easily when someone tells you to calm down? It's not so easy, right? Well, the same goes for our children. You can create a calm down kit for your child by including materials that stimulate the senses, which will help calm their brain by redirecting the child and lowering the intensity. Work with your child to determine what materials to include in the calm down kit. You can get these at the local dollar store. You can use the calm down kit to connect with your child and help him or her identify their feelings. When you are doing this, you are helping your child build resilience. For example, for a young child, you might say, I see you're very upset. Let's see if we can find something in our calm down kit that might help you feel better. When you do something like this, you're helping your child build resilience. It is important, however, to be aware that this is something that's going to take some time. It is not a magic box. Instead, it is a tool that you can use for your approach to respond. Take a moment to think about what materials you can include in your child's calm down kit. You might be thinking of adding Play-Doh that your child can smell or manipulate, a pinwheel or toy harmonica to help your child to breathe to calm down, or perhaps your child's favorite book or a book about feelings. The materials you include will vary on the age of your child, so make sure to include your child in determining what to include in the kit. The best part is that you do not need to spend a lot of money to get these. Most of the materials mentioned can be found at a local dollar store. You also might want to create a safe space for your child to address their feelings. Perhaps this is also where you could store your calm down kit. Remember, this is not meant to be punitive. It is not the same as timeout, so you need to be watchful with your tone of voice when you encourage your child to use this space. Routines for different things are also important. It helps children know what to expect and consequently gives them a sense of safety. It is also important to remember that things will not always go as planned. Yes, we need to be consistent. However, we cannot be so rigid because children are dealing with a lot of change. So you want to allow them to feel in control of some choices throughout the day. In order for you to be able to help your child cope with stress, it is very important that your own stress is under control. Some of the strategies that we discussed to help your child build resilience are also strategies that you can apply to yourself as well. Thank you for watching our video series on building your child's emotional backpack. We hope that these clips got you to think about how to better support your child through challenging moments.